Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm pretty tired right now because I'm working long hours as a armed security guard.
Yeah.
And I know you're busy as hell and you really don't need any of this stuff, Valerie.
I
apologize. I'm just saying I apologize, but do you know what's going on here? I mean, besides the Jennifer Kevin thing?
No, and my point is that it really doesn't matter, and that people see you for as a nice guy, that they can get to be an ally and give them emotional support, and that they pull you into their problems so that they can have that from you. And I just really wanted to tell you that, it takes a while to figure that out, because I went through it too. And you just have to draw the line, because what happens is whenever you get into the middle of all these really intense arguments between other people that have nothing to do with you, it makes other people not like you, because other people are going to take a side. So your job is to, as a moderator, at the very least, is to be Geneva and to be neutral and to be like an umpire, if you will, and say, and if you're going to lend an opinion one way or another, just keep it real generic so that people don't assume that you're turning your back on someone else to back up someone when, it's we're all on the outside. None of us are involved with these people's business. I don't work for either Kevin, and I don't work for Jennifer either. And I don't have anything to do with their jobs, and you know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
I only hear what they tell us. We only hear what they say. We don't know what the truth is. And it's always best just to be like, yeah, that really sucks if indeed that happened, and be very generic that with that type of thing that you would reply, if you have to reply at all.
Okay.
And it's just like, people will bait you, and they want to be entertained, and the groups for them are entertainment. And even though that's not the purpose of the professional groups, the purpose is to share experiences, get help, and, help other people. And it's not for duking it out, personal battles, and it's not for slamming insults, and it's not for putting somebody down. It's not for that, and it makes all of us, whenever we do that, look like a dog turd.
True enough. And this whole thing has went sideways.
Mm-hmm.
It all started when it all started when Bear decided to get Kevin out of the group. Okay. So I was really trying to stay neutral, but then it got personal, and and then I'm trying to explain the situation that Kevin is not a bounty hunter, but he can go after people. If a person jumps bail and they go to Canada, they're American citizens.
Yeah.
He can get them as illegal aliens. That's what I was trying to tell Charlie. That's what I was trying to tell Bear. I'm like, what ain't you guys getting? Okay, then you kick the guy out of the damn group. Okay, then it just kind of snowballs from there. And then this Jennifer says something on Bear's thread, because Kevin had written something to him and put it in his, which was totally wrong, had nothing to do with this other person. All right. Just a lot of things got said. Okay.
Sure.
So I said, you're taking the side of this woman that you don't even know. She says, well, she's a fellow Marine. All right. I didn't know she was in the Marine Corps. I didn't know you were in the Marine Corps.
That doesn't mean that she's going to be right or wrong. See,
yeah, I know
that's the thing I'm saying. I don't take sides. You shouldn't take flags.
Okay, you're right. But I quit the group as the administrator, and I just walked away from the group totally because of all this bullshit. Plus the fact that all this stuff is getting said about the man, and it pisses me off because he was trying to do something. Now, I don't get involved. I got you there. Understand that. But this guy telling me that you attacked her, Bill. How in the hell attacked? He's over here calling Kevin an idiot from Canada, and then she said, he tried to how the hell? Okay, how did you do that, Jennifer? And then I don't get no answers, and then she says she's got evidence. Okay, where's the evidence? It's all hearsay.
So she tells me that he picked up someone for her, and that when she met him at the border to get her fugitive, he tried to charge her double.
Yeah, but it didn't happen. This never happened. All this BS is just that. It's BS. I never did anything that had anything to do with a skip for $80,000. I mean, where the hell are you guys getting this shit from? All right. Okay. All right. Well, all this stuff being said about some $80,000 skip is just that hearsay. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Right.
Said, okay. Show me this evidence. So, like I said, I'm not trying to drag you into this. I apologize, but he mentioned you.
It doesn't even matter what it is, and I hear you getting all upset and the thing to do is to take a deep breath and not be upset because it's bare garbage and it has nothing to do with you. And that whenever you're moderating, you're just a moderator, and that you don't need to get and you shouldn't get personally involved. And so, like, you'll see that I say in my groups, the only rules that I have is that you cannot be rude to someone else in the groups, because that's the only reason why you'll ever get kicked out is because you don't mind your manners. So I think when I started telling people, hey, I'll never censor you. I don't care what you say or who you say it about. And if you want to give an opinion or an review, give it, because we all need that, but don't be rude. That's it.
You're right.
And that these grown men have been very well behaved after I made that clear. No flaming, no rude anything. And then because they know the very minute that they are rude, that it's over for them, that I can make the decision to kick them out, or any of the moderators to kick them out. Right. And if they don't get back in, so they'll hate me for 10 minutes, but they'll go find another group that'll have maybe more guidelines, I guess. But, they're all adults. And here's the deal with our industry in law enforcement, fugitive recovery, bail, repossessions, private investigators, process servers. These are A-type personalities that do these jobs, that crave confrontation and that are not afraid, have a lot of confidence, are very self-important narcissists, and they all clash. They all need to be right, and they all need to have the last word, which is why it's very good to keep your mouth shut and just let them implode. When they start, let them finish on each other. Because
good idea. Yeah.
Right. I mean, the thing that happens is when you get your name tossed around and you lend an opinion and you lean towards backing one person up and not the other, then you become someone that more than half of the people potentially would come against you. And then there's no reason for you to not be liked by everyone.
I just got licensed on my birthday in April. So and it's a new company. Okay. So, it's a new company as the, private investigation part of it. They've been bail bondsmen for like 15 years. So, I just stepped into this. So, and I finally but I'm not actually, I'm licensed. I mean, you can check that if you want to, no problem.
You're registered under somebody else's company, you mean?
Yeah. Mobile bail bonds and private investigation. I'm one of their employees. Well, let me ask you something. When you were talking to Jennifer, all right, she's she went through a couple of different names. Now, when all this happened last year, all right, she went by Jennifer Norris.
She just got married.
Oh, okay, whatever. I don't know.
That's why. She just got married. And I know that she got married recently because her wedding photos are still up as her featured images on her Facebook profile. So.
Well, I couldn't tell you because I've been blocked since last year. And
oh, well.
Yeah, so it's no big deal. But the thing is, she's saying all this shit about some $80,000 bail skip, and I don't know what the hell she's talking about. And I told Bear, well, let me see this evidence. Let me see this proof that she has. Now, Bear's telling me
you did it or that Kevin did it.
Yeah, but Kevin doesn't know what the hell she's talking about either.
So
he never did a job with her.
It's ridiculous for her to do that.
Right.
It just
So
he has. So yeah, she sent me the screenshots of his messages to her, and he told her that she owed him money, and she said we had an agreement for $10,000, and that you whenever I picked up my fugitive, you charged me $20, and she says I don't know how you got that because it was like a cakewalk, and then he starts rambling on, as a matter of fact. So I read it. They did. He can deny it, and I don't know what he would want to say. I mean, why it would matter or why he decided that he wanted to charge her double. But
the thing is, I don't know what the hell's going on because I don't know anything about this.
Yeah,
this is absolutely news to me. I mean, did you see my name, anything?
Yeah, no, and the reason why I wanted to reach out to you is because she said that you had made some comments, or someone said you made comments, and that she didn't understand why, and that William needs to stay out of it. So
about what? I'm trying to understand where the hell all this is coming from.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's possible that because so much was coming at her about Kevin, that she got a little confused. But the bottom line is that she says that you made some comments in a group about her and the situation. She didn't like it, but I don't know what they are. It just made people hate you, and they don't even know anything about you.
Okay, what situation are we talking about? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Seriously.
That would be the situation, the bail, the bond that
the $80,000.
Yeah, between her and Kevin.
Okay, well, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, but my point is, it doesn't really matter that much what's going on.
Okay.
Don't stress out over it, and don't worry about it, and just be Geneva.
Well, I'm off the group, so
it doesn't matter. Right? It's not that big of a deal. It's their deal,
Yeah.
You don't need to get so involved in other people's dirty laundry.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, you got a point there. It's just pissing me off with this bullshit.
And it's total stress on your part, and it's not that you since you don't have really anything to do with it. It's not your deal. It's not your loss. It's not your business transaction. And having an opinion one way or another is probably unavoidable if you find something that, really makes you go, oh my God, that's crazy. But, I can't take a screenshot while I'm on the phone, so I'll have to do it when I get off the phone. So I'll send you a screenshot of what she posted and what he says.
Okay. I'd appreciate it because Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's about the skip he picked up for her.
Okay, because I don't know anything about this. And then this is what she got. I said, okay, then let me see the evidence. Then he says that she said that she doesn't feel comfortable sharing this with me. I said, then it's hearsay as far as I'm concerned. Because unless I see something in writing or recorded, or I hear something in a recording, then it's hearsay. Okay, then all this other crap's being said, and it's getting down twisted. It's going sideways, whatever. But if you could, I would appreciate it because, you know, I'm ready just to walk away from all this horse shit. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, just remember they're type A personalities in a narcissistic industry.
Yeah.
And they're looking, and all these people are looking for people to back them up and be their ally so that their side is stronger, you know.
Right. And you're right.
And you don't need to do that. It's not required for an admin or a moderator to be someone's backup. It's your job just to make sure they don't, like, call each other horrible, filthy names and offend somebody else in the group. That's it.
Well, I don't have to worry about that now. I'm no longer an administrator, and I'm no longer with that group. So I'll just, whatever the hell I can do, I'll do.
What group was it?
It was the Bounty Hunters group.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. Well, I'm done. I'm done with that. After all this horse shit and that, well, anyway, we've already went through all this. Listen, I'll let you go. I'll let you go to bed here.
Shit, I just woke up. What you talking about?
Are you serious?
You know, I'm up all night. I work nights. I'm not up during the day. When the sun comes up and I'm still awake, I get real stressed out and I have to go climb into my coffin.
Gotcha. When's your book coming out? If you don't mind me asking.
Well,
or is it already?
I think it's gonna come like about the first week of November, probably. I'm working on it this week, as a matter of fact, and next week. I'm getting the workbooks done for the for the classes. I have a class at the South Carolina Bail Association, and I have a big class in Houston for the for the process server, the Texas Process Server Association conference. And then so if I don't have it out by those classes, I'll have it done a few weeks after those classes. But it's in the process, so.
No, you're squeezing it in this your rather busy schedule, so I can understand that.
I'm not really rather busy. I mean, that's all I'm doing. People don't really grasp the fact that I only work like maybe 4 or 5 hours a week, and that's it. I'm pretty much semi-retired, and I'm just a loafer. I don't do anything. Yeah, no kidding. Because I'm not really working. I help people, and you know, I'm there doing research and learning about stuff and talking to people, and that's it. You know.
Well, can I ask you a real stupid question?
Certainly.
I'm thinking you're in your 40s.
I'm 48. Actually, I'll be 49 in December.
Well, by the way, early happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you.
No problem. I really didn't know you were that semi-retired and nothing like that because, you know, you act as a teacher, consultant, all this other stuff. So, yeah, I get you. I got you. I understand.
Yeah, I've already done my time. I mean, I've been consistently, I mean, my mom and I had this argument a couple of weeks ago where she seems to remember a time where I was not working. And I told her, you know, I don't really remember that. I know that there was some times where I was unemployed for a short time, and it wasn't too long until I found another job because, you know, I do like money and new clothes.
Yeah.
But, she got real down on me, and I told her, okay, what year was that? And she told me, and then I went back through some stuff that I had scanned in, like old tax returns and whatnot. And I told her I had 3 jobs at one time that year. I was tending bar at a place called Paradox in the museum district in Houston. I was a bar manager at a restaurant called Clayton's closer to home. And I had a part-time third job at another restaurant real close to home because I had just bought a house. And I'm like, so you say I wasn't working at all? So, I mean, you know, it's just that I was doing a job that she didn't want me to do. She didn't want me working in the bar business. And I went, as soon as I was able to get out of the house, she was really, really, really hard on me. And so I think that's, you know, she's just remembering having a bad attitude and hating on me because I was working in the bar business, but I was working. Plus my son was like maybe 5 or 6 years old back then, you know. So he's 27 now, and he's serving in Afghanistan. Actually, he's not serving. He went to work for a private company. He just got all the way out of the military and got a job with a private company. And I think he started like about 2 months ago with this other company. So he's still in Afghanistan, but, you know, just working for the private sector.
Gotcha. I understand. Well, listen, I won't keep you. Matter of fact, I'm actually driving home right now after this long conversation, texting conversation. I got into it with Bear and Charlie, and then Charlie left the conversation, I think, and it was just me and Bear. And it was going nowhere, so what the hell?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if stuff happens like that, just say, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad, but I just want to make sure I do things right the first time. And if I ask too many questions, I apologize. So, you know, just be like that. I call that a surrender. And because, you know, they're going to do and say whatever it takes for them to make you can come around to their way of thinking anyway. And if you just don't happen to agree, there's no reason why you should tell them that. Just be the parent who says to their little kid who wants everything in the grocery store, yeah, sure. And then when you get to the checkout, you take everything out of the basket and then you check out. And the kids don't even remember that they're missing anything that they put in the basket.
Right.
Just, I mean, it's kind of like that same psychological idea where you go, okay, whatever, you know, and just be agreeable and then let it all pass on down the way. Because, you know, Jennifer, since she refused to pay Kevin the extra $10,000, she's not out anything. She got her fugitive and she got it back, and, you know, and everything was done. It has nothing, in her opinion, there's nothing more to hash out or discuss. And it was actually Kevin that brought it up, you know, that keeps coming back to her. And so basically he told her, I'm going to sue you or whatever. And he wrote her, I hope you have enough money in the bank whenever I get a judgment, because he says, I hope you have enough money in the bank to pay Tactical blah, 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 which is, I guess, his company name. And
it is. Yeah.
So, you know, it's him trying to get paid, and he's just not going about it the right way. So, this is all news to me. I mean, I have no idea. So, whatever. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with anybody except for them. Yeah. So, you know, he just sent her a bunch of shitty texts. And then she posted the texts on her Facebook page. Just the only how I found out about it. And so, he cussed her out and then blocked her. She couldn't even reply.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I feel like it's just a common argument between people. And, you know, I read people that they do deals and they don't get paid quite often.
Right.
But, you know, that's why contracts should be in place. Everything should be in writing.
Exactly.
He doesn't have anything in writing. He only has a contract for $10,000. That's it. That's all she's required to pay him.
Okay. All right. Well, Well, listen, I'm going to end this,
Okay.
and I appreciate you talking to me.
All right.
And you take care. But if you could give me that, I'd appreciate it. I'm not going to do anything stupid with it or nothing. So.
Well, she posted it on our Facebook page. I'm going to screenshot it and send it to you so you can read what he wrote.
Okay. I appreciate it.
No problem. I'll talk to you later.
You take care of yourself. All right. Appreciate it.
No problem. Bye.
All right.